everybody? Welcome to the Den. Today we're going to be talking about the signs that it's time to leave your current career or job or whatever it is you guys are doing for money. As you guys know, we're in the season of career change, whether it's by circumstance or force, or it's just what you want to do in your time of life. I know that everybody's circumstance is a little bit different, but there are things about each and every one of us that are a little bit the same. And this is what I want to focus on today, to let you guys know the warning signs that'll be present, to let you guys know it's time to pack up and get the heck up out of there. When you wake up in the morning and you think about going to work, are you already not wanting to be at work? Are you already ready for the day to be over with? As soon as you get to work, all you can think about is your lunch break. And then after that, all you can think about is time to punch out or time to get out of the office. If that's the case, it may be time for you to think about another career. Number two, do you just stop being friendly to people like you once were? I mean, I'm not a morning person myself, so I'm not the most bubbly person in the morning, but I do have a good sense of humor and I do have a good attitude. My career up until the present, I found myself just not being as joyful about being in my place of business. Did I respect everybody? Yeah. But did I give everybody the best I could give them? No, absolutely not, because I really just didn't want to be there anymore. So if you find yourself in these situations where you're just not really wanting to be messed with, not wanting to be bothered with, really not feeling the people that are around you anymore, maybe time for you to think about another career. Number three, the quiet quitting phase. You know, that phase where you just decide to come to work and do the bare minimum and get paid. Yeah, you're good at your job. It's a reason why you've been there for the X amount of years that you've been there. So you take advantage of this and you're able to do the bare minimum, get your job done, make the powers that be happy, all without giving your best, all without even really breaking a sweat and knowing that you can really do more, but you really don't feel like you want to, or you really don't feel like you have to anymore. Why? Because you really don't want to be there. And if this is the case, you might want to look for a different career. Number four, you're in the let it burn stage. And at first, you really were a part of the company. You wanted the company to thrive. You wanted the company to survive. And doing your part to make that happen made you feel good. But now, as long as you're getting paid and the dumpster fire doesn't affect you or the things that you're doing, you're ready to let it burn. And you don't care about watching everything scorch and crumble to the ground. If you're in this phase, it might be a time to look for a different career. Last but not least, waiting on something to happen for you to get fired. We've all been there. It seems like you're just looking for something to happen so they can just let you go and you can chuck up the deuces. Or you get that chance to get into an argument or an altercation, telling your boss off so you can feel good about walking out and it doesn't make you look so much like a quitter. If you're in this phase or you feel like this, you might want to find a different career. Look, we've all been there. The older you get and the more you realize your worth and what's going on around you, the more you begin to be transparent. You know, my boss asked me, was I currently looking for a different career or a different job? And I told him straight up, of course, you have to be an idiot not to be looking for a different job at all times. At the end of the day, I want you guys to be the most productive people. I want you guys to do whatever you want to do in your heart that's meant for you to do, especially living in your purpose. But you got to be transparent with yourself and you got to be transparent with the people around you, especially the bosses, because at the end of the day, they're still the bosses. And they're just trying to make a living too. So I just want you guys to be aware that when it's time, or when the time comes for you to make a move, that you notice the trends and you just be aware that, hey, it might be time for you to find another career. Thanks for watching.